Hello, lovelies. Welcome back to the Ace of Spades University channel. Today, I want to talk with you about one of my favorite shows out there, Queen Sugar. It is amazing. It's on the OWN network, and unfortunately, this is the last season, but I wanted to give them their flowers and just share with you a little bit about why this is one of my favorite shows of all time. So, just to give you a little bit of backstory with Queen Sugar, it is based upon a novel by author Natalie Baszile, and it is executive produced by Ava Duvernay, who focused on hiring and featuring all female directors. So I believe she's the first female executive producer to do so. And all of the directors for every single season have been women, which I think is amazing that she's given a lot of women, their first shot in directing these shows. And the lighting is beautiful. The theme song is just gorgeous. I mean, it's amazing. Like, this show is phenomenal. If you guys haven't seen it, please check it out. So again, it's based on a book from Natalie Baszile, and the premise focuses on the Bordeleon family, and they live in Saint Josephine in Louisiana, and they have a farm, and this farm was part of their legacy and their heritage that they were gifted when their father passed. And the three siblings, Charlie Bordeleon, Ralph Angel Bordeleon, and Nova Bordeleon, this show highlights their struggles, their spouses, their lives, their children, but mainly their family connection, right? So they have an aunt, her name is Violet, on Vi. She gets married to Hollywood. He is a younger, supportive husband of Aunt Vi who opens a diner. She steps in as the matriarch of the family. Charlie's storyline, she is on the far right here. And in the first season, she is having issues with her husband, Davis, who is a famous basketball star, and he has an affair. He cheats on her. It's very messy. They go up and back and forth. They have a son named Micah who's featured throughout all the seasons as well. And he has his run ins with coming to life struggles, with the police brutality, with going to college, pledging a fraternity, trying to make his way in the world. Then we have the brother, Ralph Angel, who is coming out of a conviction. So he was previously incarcerated. He comes out, he falls in love with Darla, who's played by Bianca Lawson, beautiful actress. And she has her own struggles with substance abuse. Eventually, they fall in love, they get married, and I don't want to give spoilers, but they have their own traumatic past that they're dealing with. And I believe that I love the fact that they show them and their weaknesses and their own personal struggles because it brings them stronger together as a unit. Nova Bordeleon on the left, she is the writer of the family, and I believe, not to speculate, but I believe that this is who the author based her own character off of in her own storyline, because basically she writes a book about her family, similar to Natalie, and they initially they don't like the fact that she writes a book about the family history and their struggles because a lot of Black families, think like, oh, you're putting our business out in the street, and what is the community going to think? And, you shouldn't air your dirty laundry, things like that. But Nova Bordeleon is an activist. She has her own issues with the men in her life that she's seeing. She's sexually fluid, so it mentions women that she's dating as well. But most of all, I love this show because not only does it feature every single one of the siblings in their own personal struggles and triumphs as well, which is important, but it shows how strong the family can come together and work together as a unit. This is a beautiful Black family, and they are attacked on all sides, from, again, like I said, police brutality to the other older established white families who are trying to attack them and steal their farm from them and steal their land. And, Charlie has her struggles with the media and dealing with her husband's infidelity. But when they come together as the Bordeleons, as a unit and as a family, the bond is palpable, and it's so strong, and it's so powerful, and it's healing. And I love the fact that they don't shy away from everyday life struggles and situations that occur. And like I said, I love the lighting, I love the music, I love the raw vulnerability of the storyline. And I feel like the author, as well as Ava Duvernay, who adapted this book to television, did an amazing job conveying life's ups and downs, because that's what life is. It's peaks and valleys, it's ebbs and flows. And we can't always control the things that happen to us, but we're always in control of our attitude toward, how we adapt to it, or our attitude toward persevering against adversity. And I feel like that's exactly what this shows. It shows a beautiful Black family who not only comes together with themselves, but it shows the importance of community. So one of the friends of the family, his name is Mr. Prosper, and he's like, an uncle and a really wise mentor to Ralph Angel, as well as Nova and Charlie. And he was, their father's best friend. And he steps in and just shares his wisdom. And he, gets married to Sandy later on in his years. And I feel like that mature love is something that is missing from the demographic. We don't see older Black couples come together, fall in love, get married, and have a new lease on life after 60, right? So I just really commend the OWN Network, Ava Duvernay, Natalie Baszile, and everybody who contributed, all the actors and the cast and crew, to create such a beautifully written, not only book, but a screenwriting script made for TV. And I'm really sad to see that it's in its last season. It's one of my favorite shows. It, conveys Southern hospitality and the beauty of Black community, family, and love for one another in the rural South. So I can't wait to see how it ends. It has a few more episodes this season. It's in the 7th season. But if you guys haven't had a chance to check it out, please do so. It won an NAACP Image Award for Outstanding Drama Series, and it is. It's just that it's outstanding. It's one of my favorite shows. I really hope that we can make other shows like that that highlight Black excellence and the strength of the Black family. So I love you guys. I hope you're having a great weekend. And drop in the comments and let me know what you think. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will talk with you lovely people later. Take care. Bye.